Hi everyone, my name is Caroline Combs, and today I will be talking about Apple. Are you an Apple fan? I know that I can say I've had my fair share of Apple products. Well, did you know that Apple makes around $2,000 every second? I was definitely surprised when I found that out. But where does all of that money go? Well, fortunately, Apple can also get a round of applause for providing over 2 million jobs in the US, according to an article by Kyle Smith. Apple is one of the largest companies in the world. What's even more amazing is that it started in a garage with two college friends. Apple has proven its worth by demonstrating consistent customer satisfaction levels, producing products and services that are used worldwide, and continuing to be innovative, keeping loyal customers coming back for more. In previous presentations, I have described what Apple's buyer persona would look like and created a hypothesis and a customer journey map to illustrate possible improvements within the buying process. So let's talk about their post-purchase behavior. Apple is unique in its efficiency to optimize both in-person and online sales. This also pertains to their various channels of customer service. Before chatting with someone online, customers can choose whether they want to chat via a channel similar to iMessage, call anytime between 5 a.m. and 9 p.m., or sign online with someone who specializes in American Sign Language. All of those channels are available pre- and post-purchase. Whereas for those who prefer to do their shopping in person, Apple employees are also always readily available during store hours. There are also hybrid options, which I personally prefer, where customers can purchase their product online and pick them up in person. This method is safe for those who want to make sure that they set everything up correctly without losing any data or messing anything up during the data migration process. There is also a third option for post-purchase setup, where Apple will send an email to the customer with a link to set up a time to virtually meet an employee to help them set everything up at home. Plus, they will teach the customer how to navigate their new device, which includes some tips and tricks to make their experience even easier. After each encounter, a customer is prompted with an option to take a survey that will record how the customer felt about their recent encounter. If there are any questions or concerns that customers have that are not on the survey, Apple employees make it clear during the chat that they always value customer concerns and opinions. For example, I went into a chat and told an employee that Apple should add more color options to the MacBook Pro, because it's odd that the people who pay more for their MacBook don't have the same variety of color options. The employee told me that he valued my opinion and respected the way that I kindly shared my thoughts. He assured me that he would bring my idea to his team. Whether or not a few people's concerns actually make a large-scale difference, what's important is that the Apple team members make the customer feel valued and heard. Customer service is what represents a company. So the way that people care for their customers can impact whether or not they continue to make purchases in the future, or even choose to keep the products that they just purchased in the first place. Creating loyal customers is something that all companies should strive for. Companies can achieve customer loyalty in various ways, but since each company is different, it's important that they tailor their marketing strategies in order to appropriately attract their customers and reach their business objectives. While some companies are able to take advantage of loyalty programs, like Chick-fil-A for instance, where customers can accumulate points and redeem them for in-store purchases, Apple, on the other hand, requires much larger purchases, so that method wouldn't work. So what does Apple do? Well, in addition to the fact that customers use their products almost every day, reminding them of all the things that they love, they also receive marketing emails that discuss popular apps, products, and updates. Even though Apple doesn't run any sales, they try to do their best to accommodate customers by providing many different options of purchase. Apple is able to make revenue in many ways. Typically, MacBooks, iPads, iPhones, AirPods are all at the top of someone's mind when they think about the company, but there's more to it. Apple offers a variety of purchase and subscription options to customers. So even when they aren't making big purchases, they could be making monthly payments to their favorite Apple service. For example, Apple has an entire section on the website that's called Entertainment. This section is dedicated to the various options they offer in addition to their products. It includes Apple One, Apple TV, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, Apple Fitness, Apple News, Apple Podcasts, and Apple Books. Each feature comes at its own price, but for those who have multiple entertainment subscriptions, Apple creates a way to save money through bundling, which is when Apple came out with Apple One. According to a YouTube video called Top 10 E-commerce Marketing Tips discussed by Greta, bundling is an easy and simple way to make customers aware of a discount rate. Bundles are also a feature of look-to-book analysis. During the testing of this type of analysis, one may notice that a product that isn't seen much may not be getting the attention it deserves, even though it is a good product. So, by creating bundles, this allows for lower performing products or services to be carried by high performing products in order to increase conversion rates. For example, if someone doesn't use the arcade feature, but they want the deal of the iCloud storage, the Apple TV, Apple Music, they're going to purchase the bundle, which will in turn increase the success rate of the arcade. So, with that being said, Apple may not be selling computers to everyone every single year, but they have found other ways to maintain customer loyalty within the time span of upgrading bigger, more expensive products. Apple's e-commerce strategy is very intentional in the way that it navigates its audience through the website. The first reason why Apple's e-commerce strategy provides a competitive advantage is by the way that it is clearly organized. Apple.com is organized from the start by category. The homepage features the main products that Apple is promoting, and the top of the site contains a bar that is always visible when scrolling that lists the products and services by topic name. For example, iPhone, iPad, Mac, entertainment, and support. All of these options are also listed at the very bottom of every page in a menu-like format. The second reason why Apple's site is competitive is by the way that it offers a deal for everyone without losing money. Apple offers education, business, veteran, military, government, and refurbished discounts. Additionally, Apple rewards returning customers by buying back their old products and allowing customers to either get an Apple gift card or redeeming the trade-in value on a new product. The third reason why Apple's e-commerce option is successful is because it allows customers to log into their Apple ID, which makes the website feel more personalized. The account information is also handy for customers to have access to because then they and other employees helping them can see past purchases, saved items, account information like account balance, and current devices. Overall, Apple is a great company due to its ability to create long-lasting, reliable products and services. They have the ability to capitalize on large, pricey items that last years, while also maintaining their loyal customer base through services and subscriptions. One thing I wanted to add that I find interesting and different about Apple's site is that it doesn't show customer reviews. Some might argue that this takes away from the credibility of the site, but Apple is large enough to the point where they don't feel reviews are necessary. I find this to be a fundamental difference between Apple and other e-commerce sites. I also think that the lack of customer reviews could motivate customers to utilize the customer service options on Apple, so they are being informed by Apple-educated employees who are capable of making personalized, real-time recommendations. Therefore, I can conclude that Apple is intentional of all of its strategic marketing tactics. Their personalized way of handling each individual customer has created not only one of the largest customer bases, but also maintains loyalty through to the next purchase. Thank you.